I worked in retail since I was 15 years old. I was just finding that it was a bit hard to come by opportunities that were fulfilling as a job. So I was getting a lot of 0-hour contracts. So I stumbled last year across this Skills for Life fund, whereby I could take the level 3 course. So I'm now doing that, and pending a vetting form check, I'm about to do a work placement with Nottinghamshire Police. So it's such a big change for me in a short space of time.
Yeah. Are you a police officer, or are you doing something sort of as a civilian?
IT. I'll be doing IT. Basically, yes. There's a head office in Arnold, and the police and the fire brigade are going into one building, and they need the IT systems changing over. So they're looking for sort of work placement people to go along and sort of pick up the knowledge and help do that. And I'll be one of those people.
Wow, that's really exciting, isn't it? Why did you go down the retail road? You know, if you've got an interest in IT, why did you start with retail?
Well, I sort of, it was my first job when I left school, so I kind of, it was a job while I was studying, and I was sort of working as a colleague, and then I sort of got promoted through the ranks, so it just sort of, at the time, it was going well. You know, I was getting pay rises and promotions. But then, obviously, as the years progressed, the opportunities geared more towards the internet, with sort of things heading more that way, particularly during the pandemic.
I suppose when you know, it's all very well, isn't it, to say, oh, well, if you're not happy in your job or whatever, if it's not doing it for you, just change your career. It's a very easy thing to say, but actually it's a very complicated thing to do. I mean, number one, you need to keep money coming in, don't you, whilst you maybe retrain to do that other career. Indeed.
I'm actually currently studying, and I'm actually working full time. I'm self-funded, so I'm actually doing the two at the minute, which is obviously incredibly difficult, but also it's fulfilling, because if I go to the retail and I'm not having such a good time, I've got that outlet where I can go to study, and that sort of picks me up. And if I'm studying and it's a bit taxing and challenging, I go to my job, and that gives me an outlet. So it's quite liberating, because you know, I'm doing two things which I really like. So I know in the end that the result will be worthwhile.
Mathew, good luck with your new job. Jane, tell me a little bit more about this Skills for Life campaign then. What is it?
So the Skills for Life campaign is really raising awareness of the different ways that adults can gain the skills. So Mathew talked about his experience, but it's about thinking about what skills do you need to get the job that you want, you know, whatever stage that you're at in your life and your career. And the government just wants to encourage adults to really just take up the opportunities of these skills offers that are available, and help people build up the skills that employers are looking for. And that in turn just boosts your job prospects and contributes to economic growth.
I suppose there's no harm in looking either, is there? So if you think you're unhappy and you're wondering what else there is out there, what different direction you could go in, can you just sort of research that and start looking into it without making any serious decision yet?
Yeah, I mean, you know, just a lot of